Let's talk about fear. They say it's false evidence appearing real. We all have different fears in our lives, different things that we're scared of doing. And I'm not talking about natural, animalistic, sort of instinctual fear from maybe seeing a wild animal that is looking to attack you or something like that. I'm talking about the fears that we have that prevent us from becoming more, prevent us from achieving our dreams. What I want to tell you is fear is not the problem. You are the problem. Now, why do I say this? What you're scared of fundamentally is coming from a belief that you have. You are preventing yourself from taking a particular action towards maybe your goals, your visions, your dreams, towards expanding who you are, towards living your best life because you fear that something will happen. Sometimes you are aware of this fear, other times you are not aware of the fear. But it goes without saying that something is preventing you from taking action. And if that thing wasn't there, you would take that action. Now think about it for a second. I said if that thing wasn't there. And if we're honest with ourselves, most of the time, that thing isn't there. It's only there in our minds. It's an imagination. It's a fictitious thing that we believe is there, and that belief or that imagination is what's stopping us. So a lot of the time, that thing itself physically doesn't even exist, right? And this is why I say that fear is not the problem and you are the problem. I don't mean this to attack you or to put blame on you. I'm using these specific words to let you understand the role you are playing in creating that fear. Or I should say, the role your belief is playing in creating that fear. The idea that you have, the belief that you have, the thing that you are scared will happen, or the thing that you believe exists preventing you is coming from a belief system. Now, not all belief systems are ones that you yourself created. As children, when we grow up, we need a sort of an understanding of reality, a paradigm, like a foundational code to understand how reality is working, right? And we get born into families, societies, and these form the foundations, the beginning, should I say, building blocks of our belief systems. So you grow up in a particular place where maybe the people have a large belief of like or fear of, say, the ocean for whatever reason. And when you grow up in that society, because that is the paradigm you grew up in and that's how you grew up to see the world, you probably also have this same fear. So a lot of the beliefs are programs that we are downloading from our caretakers, our parents, our communities, our societies, our religions, our educational systems, and so on and so forth. And these beliefs, right, are the pillars holding our fear. The fear needs to stand on something. The fear exists because of a belief. There's a reason for that fear. A lot of the time you are not aware of it, but when you go down to any fear and you go deep within yourself and you unravel it and ask more questions about it, you realize that you have that fear because you believe something is true. And once you believe something is true, you will operate from that standpoint because your belief is like your filter of vibrational energy. Your belief is like the first point that filters the experience you have. So your belief is affecting your emotions, it's affecting your thoughts and your actions. A lot of us grow up in societies where we're scared of snakes, for example, because there's a belief underlying it. And you will go to certain societies, maybe places like India, Thailand, and the people who live there have lived with snakes and have make use them for like different medicinal purposes and stuff that they don't have the same fears you have. So everyone's fear is kind of different, it's individualized. If it was something that generally people should be scared of, it would be general. But you notice that not all fears are the same. The things that you're scared of that prevent you, other people have conquered. Matter of fact, other people never even had that fear because they never had that belief. Your belief is what's preventing you. And that's why I say you are the one preventing you and not your fear. And that your fear is not the problem, but you are. So essentially, when I say you are, I'm talking about your belief systems. So what you have to investigate with any of your fears is to go down into what is the underlying belief that is supporting the fear. I have this fear because of this belief. So without the belief, the fear doesn't exist. So what you need to tackle is the belief. And always, most of the time, the belief is not clearly seen because the belief can be hidden in the depths of your subconscious mind. So what you can do is contemplate this, be it meditate on it, continue to ponder, ask yourself, but why do I fear this? Why do I fear this? Sometimes step up to the challenge to face that fear. And when you get into contact with meeting that fear, you will see the head of the belief peering out. You see the reasons why you have that fear, because you say, I am scared of this because of that. And that's which is the reason you have that fear. It will essentially help point you to the belief. Because let's take the snake example. I am scared of snakes because if I get close to a snake, it'll bite me and I will die. But then what happens when you have a situation where you get close to a snake and it doesn't even do anything, it doesn't attack you, it just moves on by? Your belief or your fear has been proven wrong. Your belief has been proven wrong. So your belief is not facts. Our beliefs are not facts. That's something that we need to come to terms with. A lot of us have very strong beliefs because they form the foundation of our existence and of our thinking and of our identity. And we operate from that belief. So we usually take it for granted and we take beliefs as fact. But beliefs are not fact. If beliefs were fact, every single person would have the same belief system and it will be factual and you wouldn't be able to change it. The fact that you can even change the belief shows you that it's not factual, and it shows you that it's not something that can last forever. It's something that can be removed or it can be replaced. The belief supporting your fear can be removed, and when it's removed, there's nothing for the fear to stand upon and the fear disappears. There's no longer that fear. The belief can be changed so that the way you relate to that fear will be different. So we all have different things in our lives that in some way or form are holding us back. But at the same time, we have dreams and visions of becoming more because we are in this reality to create, to expand. And you have to look at the different ideas that are causing your fear, the different things that are preventing you from expanding, that are preventing you from achieving the goals that you have, the dreams that you have. I'm here to tell you that if you have a goal in your mind, a dream, a vision, you have it because you are worthy of it. If you weren't worthy of it, you wouldn't even get the idea to begin with. So the fact that the idea has come to you means that you are somewhat of a vibrational match to it, and the universe, source energy, your higher self has sent you this information like, hey, you are the person for this job and we need you to bring it from the spiritual form into the physical form so that it can be experienced by you and by others. So you are worthy of this. That's why you've received it. It's like trying to download something from the internet. If you don't have the link, you can't download it. So having the link and being able to see the page where you can click the download button shows that you are worthy of it. That's why you've been sent the link. So whatever thing you're looking to achieve, you're looking to experience, you're looking to advance in, to explore, to create. If there is a fear there, understand what the fear is and understand how that fear is tied to your belief system, and understand how that is controlling you, and understand the role you are playing in keeping that fear alive by keeping the belief alive. All you have to do is to examine that belief and change that belief. Whether you can change it immediately or you can change it in steps, depending on how much you're holding on to the belief and the fear, depends on you. But all I'm saying is that that belief can be changed and that fear can be wiped out, because that belief is not a static thing. It's not 100% fact. It is being created by you, and maybe it's been created by you because it was passed down to you. But it doesn't have to be yours. You can change it. And this is how you're able to transform even like your community, your family line, by being the first to transcend that fear. There are certain families who probably had a fear of leaving their immediate community for certain fears of failure, of death, of whatever it may be. And you being the first person to be able to see that fear for what it is, a belief, and challenge it and transform it, becomes the first person to pave the path out of that generational fear, to open the doorway for more people to be able to see the expansion that you are continuing to see. So without this understanding, it's sometimes hard to overcome that fear. And like I said, sometimes facing the fear helps you come face to face with the belief, and you always have a choice as to whether you continue this belief or you will transform it in a light of awareness, because you've seen it for what it is. So don't let the fear stop you. Don't think the fear is something that is fact and will stay there forever. Understand that every fear you have is a belief. Every fear you are experiencing or you've created in your mind actually usually doesn't exist and is being powered by some ideas, some thoughts, and fundamentally some belief system. And you, as a thinking, powerful, creative being, have the ability to go back into your subconscious system to change your belief systems. And when you change those belief systems attached to those fears will change and they'll disappear. And now you don't have anything blocking your way towards, between you and towards the new you and the path you're looking to expand into. So this is the message I have for you today, to understand fear and how fear is connected to your beliefs, and understand the role you may be playing in upholding that fear and making that fear continue to prevent you from becoming what you seek to become. The power is in your hands. It all depends on you and how you choose to act. But understanding, knowledge, is the beginning step, because when you see it, it allows you to continue seeing it, and it allows you to expand on it and to grow from it and to understand fundamentally what's going on, so you can solve the issue from a fundamental level. I hope this has been helpful to you. Leave a comment, question, concerning anything. I really love seeing that and hearing that. And as always, have a beautiful day. And until next time, take care of yourself, examine yourself, continue to expand your mind, and continue to stay in a positive vibration and positive belief, and know that you are capable of the impossible. Take care. Peace.